Hey Gary, it's Brody here from Pacific Toyota in lovely Cairns. Just here to give you a quick virtual tour on this lovely single cab 4x4 Navara. Now, just before I do that, a little bit about us here in Cairns. So we do have two used vehicle yards here. This one where I'm standing at 77 Mulgrave Road. Our other one about 2 kilometres down our main road here at 235 Mulgrave Road. Obviously, as advertised, we do have Toyota finance available. Obviously, they finance most vehicles in Australia. So if you are looking at getting a finance quote on the Navara, just let me know and I'm happy to organise that for you. Obviously, I just showed you my little showroom just upstairs there as well. But without going too much further into us, I'll jump straight into the virtual tour of this lovely Navara. So first of all, I'll start underneath, just underneath the bonnet here. Obviously, as you can see, it's all nice and tidy under here. No loose wires, nothing like that or anything under there. And underneath the bonnet is nice and tidy as well. Popping that one down now for you. Now, going through the bonnet first. There's nothing I can really point out there. It's got a nice shape to it, the bonnet on these Navaras. There's no stone chips, dents or anything like that. Just a little bit of dirt on there that'll obviously wash off. Come down through the front right-hand guard now. Just a bit of dirt on there. Otherwise, it's all nice and clean. Through this front wheel here, as you can see, there's heaps of tread left on the tyres there. And having a look under the underbody, it's all nice and clean. The wheels are all nice and tidy, no gutter rash or anything like that around there. Coming through the front bar now, obviously got your fog lights down the bottom there, it's all nice and tidy. It does have this nudge bar that's been fit. There is a T-bar as well for a ladder rack that goes over there. And then on top of the headboard of the tray, there's also some poles that go on the top there for a ladder rack there as well. So obviously someone's already fitted out as a nice tidy work ute. Going through the rest of here, it's all nice and tidy down this front left-hand guard. Obviously heaps of tread on the other front tyre as well. And no gutter rash on that wheel either. All right, going up through the windscreen. No cracks, chips or anything like that. Couple of bug smudges, but obviously it'll have a detail before there. It does have a little tint strip just on the top of the glass there. Obviously through the roof, no dents, scratches or anything like that. And just here on this headboard is where I said those poles will go in, so it does set it up nicely to go the whole way across the roof with that T-bar on the nudge bar as well. So that's just sitting down in my other yard, so I will grab that for you as well. Coming through the front of the cab now. As you can see, it's all nice and clean. There's no stone chips or anything I can really point out there. Obviously just the X on the top of this RX is just snapped off there, so I didn't want to point that out, but otherwise it's all nice and clean. All right, I'll go through the underbody and then I'll come back through the tray. Obviously again, heaps of tread on the back tyres as well, and no gutter rash or anything on that wheel either. All right, through there, obviously got toolboxes down here, but as you can see, there's no rust. Barely even any surface rust or anything like that on the chassis. It's all nice and clean under there. Alright, now going through the tray, obviously all nice and tidy. Got your toolbox on this side. The floor bed's all nice and clean. There's a couple of holes in there. I don't know if they had a toolbox or something on this, but a couple of holes just in that side of the tray. But otherwise, the tray's all nice and tidy. A couple of little stains and stuff, but as to be expected on a work ute. There's the holes that I was talking about there. Someone's put in there just to fit a toolbox or something like that on there. But through the rest of the tray's all nice and tidy as well. I believe this does have a set of high side trays that you can switch out, but you have to change out the whole headboard and everything. So if you are interested in something like that, let me know and I can see if I can grab that down from the other yard as well. Come through this side of the cab. That's all nice and clean too, no dents, scratches or anything like that. So like I said, a really clean and tidy work ute. Into the interior, no scratching or anything like that. Obviously got your mirror and window controls on the door card. Vinyl flooring, so it's nice and easy to clean. It is a little bit dirty there, but obviously as you can see, it just wipes off with just with my fingers, so we can get a wet rag and just clean that off. The seats are in really good condition as well. They look like they've just been vacuumed off, so it's all nice and clean through there as well. Jumping inside now, I'll give you a quick look on the interior. Start the car up for us first, obviously. Straighten that wheel up. All right, coming through here, I'll get so 80,060 kilometers. Coming through here, obviously all nice and clean through the dash as well. Let's turn that aircon down. Nice icy cold aircon as well. Obviously you got your cup holders, automatic transmission, USB and an aux point. Obviously there's your 4-wheel drive switch, so nice and easy to use. Aircon controls, and obviously the little stereo in here as well, so nice and easy to use, pretty simple. A couple of steering wheel controls as well as your cruise control on the right hand side. The last thing I'll go through is just the service history on it, because that's probably how well you can see it's been maintained. Give me a second while I pop this open and get to the history. Alright, so it's had that first 1,000 kilometre service done there. Looks like it was then serviced at 49,000, then again at 59,000, then at 69,000, and then we've done the most recent service here at 79,000 kilometers. So you can see it's had its fair share of servicing. That'll be the last service on the book, so it won't be due until around 90,000 kilometers. So obviously 10,000 kilometers worth of driving without needing another service is extremely good on a used vehicle. So right now I'll just go out to the outside of the vehicle one more time, give you a quick look around, but that'll conclude my virtual tour. If you did have any questions regarding finance, warranty on the Navara at all, please let me know, as I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. And if there's anything that I've missed in the video, please let me know and I'll go back over that for you as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video and I can't wait to hear what you think. Thanks again.